We are out here at White Rock Lake. Yeah, Saturday morning yoga. Saturday morning yoga, White Rock Lake. You and I and everybody else who's joining in. Yes. Here we go. Juan, good to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
Ladies, if you're ready, just find a place here. Right here is in the camera. You don't know you want to be in the camera or not.
We don't care. I don't care.
You don't care? Well, just find a place where you can be comfortable, okay? All right. All right, all right, all right. Okay, well, good morning. It's a beautiful day for practice. I'd like to, before we begin, remind you what we're doing. I want to welcome you to being here. I'm sure there will be a couple of other faces joining us as we go along. We are making a yoga practice, and the yoga is to yoke. It is to put together the breathing, the body, and your attention. And we put these together, and something happens. We come to greater presence. We come to access our real strengths, our real awareness, and your gifts. I mean, that's the yoga practice is not necessarily the purpose. The yoga is a set of tools to help us realize your purpose. You know, that's really so much of what it is. So let's do this. Plant your feet down. Align your feet. You know, everybody wants a better life, and they think of it in the external world, but very few people are willing to address where it all comes from, and that's the internal world. You know. So plant your feet down. I want you to check your feet. Put your toes in a line, right? Let's take the hands together and lift this up. Big inhale. May all beings everywhere share this practice. Inhale up and exhale wide. All right. Inhale over the ground like this and make a fist. Inhale. Hold the breath in. Lock it. Open. And I exhale through the mouth. Ah, big exhale. Ah, push all of the breath out. Inhale wide. And may all beings everywhere know the peace at the center of creation. Yeah. Yoga is not a religion, but yoga is a set of tools for greater presence, for allowing your strength to be awakened, your talents, your energy. Plant your feet down, and I'm going to simply do a little thing. We're doing real easy things. My hips are rocking side to side. And every time I rock is one breath. One breath is a cycle. It's the inhale and the exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. How far can you reach your hips? Look, you don't even need a mat to do this. I don't have a mat. I don't even have bare feet today. Out on the concrete, I've got tennis shoes. Kumar used to say, you can do the yoga anywhere, man. You can do it in your home. You can do it on the beach. You could do it in jail. You can do it at the grocery store. Good. It doesn't mean you have to do big postures. You don't have to move your body in funny ways. You can do just a standing position. Just stand up and breathe. And you're making a yoga. Good. Okay, so choose one side. I'm going to choose my left side. My hips go way over to the left. I want to observe my ankles and my hips, my shoulders and my ears. It's all in a plane. And I reach those hips over farther. I lift my ear higher into the sky. I open my arms. I reach my fingertips down to the earth. I'm breathing, and I feel this big dilation on my left side. And I breathe 3 big breaths. And so today we're going to work with a 3-breath count. And in each of the positions, I want you to take 3 breaths before you change. Good. Let's sweep that left arm into the sky. And look down at your thumb. Breathe 3 breaths. Look at you, Juan. Looking great. I turn my chin and my forehead, and I look up at my other thumb. There's Hannah. Good morning. And then I'm going to reach my arm long over the top. Yeah, beautiful. I take a breath, and I'm going to reach 2 arms way out. And I breathe 3 breaths with it. I lift up in my heart. So this is a crescent moon posture. And how do I exit? I take a big breath. As I exhale, I bend my knees. I roll my shoulders. I reach way out to the side. And I bend. I touch my fingertips down to the ground. My knees are bent. I'm breathing. I release my spine and my neck. And I want you to notice what is the shape of your breathing right here. How does that breath come into those lungs? Can you release your neck? Beautiful. So easy. Now, put your hands on your knees and lift up in your heart. Real easy. I want you to be confident that the practices can be easy because, you know, it can become impossible very quickly. I'm bending my knees and my ankles. I'm pulling my tailbone back. My shoulder blades go back behind me and my elbows are straight. I'm lifting my heart forward. And let's breathe 3 breaths right there. Right. What if we could reach the hands way back, like you're going to dive into a pool? Yeah. Find the feet grounded, the ankles bent deeply, the knees bent as deeply as possible. My heels stay down, my tailbone goes back, and my heart lifts forward. My arms go high. Nice. Turn your palms forward and reach these hands up. Breathe 3 breaths. Yeah, that's it. Hands back together at the center, at your heart. Push away. Empty these arms. Whew. Take a breath, just stand up. Excellent. Ground your feet. I'd like for you to imagine, let's rock forward and back on the feet, okay? Just so easy. Everything is easy, right? And I want you to push your heels down. Think of all your weight into your heels. Now, what if you could put all of the weight into the balls of the feet and lift the heels? What if you could put all the weight into the toes? Lift way up. Good. And take it back down. Okay, so what if we could do it like this? 40% of your weight in your heels, 40% into the balls of the feet, and 20% into your toes. Breathe that right there. Are you putting equal weight right and left? Let it breathe. What if we could keep the feet like that and lift up in your arches? Take a breath. And what if you could grip the muscles of the feet, muscles of the shins and lower leg, the muscles around the kneecap? What if you could grip the muscles of the legs with breathing? What if you could awaken the pelvic floor of your body and lift up there? What if you could grip awareness beneath your navel, above your pubic bone, and pull that straight back into the flat bone of the hips called the sacrum? Beautiful. Root lock, mid lock, we call mulband, Udyan band. Names are not the most important thing. Big breath. I'm also going to squeeze my gluteus muscles, those butt cheeks. I'm going to squeeze them together. I take a big breath. All of that squeezing, I relax it now, and I make a little turn. Right, so you are practicing your grounding. Let's do that again. My feet balance equally, right and left. My heels are 40%, balls of the feet 40%, toes are 20%. I lift in my arches, I grip my legs. Root lock, I gather and lift. Mid lock, I gather and pull back to my sacrum. My gluteus muscles also activate. Take a big breath. Very nice. What if we keep this and rock the hips side to side like you were earlier? Right? Every move is a breath, a breath, a breath, a breath, a breath, a breath, and I'm going now to my opposite side. I'm reaching my hips over to the right this time. My ankles, my hips, my shoulders, and my ears, all in a plane. How far over can I reach my hips? You know, sometimes you might be carrying groceries and your car door is open and you have to close your car door with your hips, right? How far over can you push your hips? Now lift up in the ear. Now wake up your hands, reach the fingers down into the earth, turn the palms forward. I want you to observe how the body moves with breathing. Right. We are grounded. We are awakening this grounding stability, aligned and balanced with strength and breath. All of that together, there is one word for it. It's called sthira. Let's sweep one arm into the sky. And let's call sthira wholeness with breathing. Good. Look down at your thumb. We are carrying our wholeness. Turn and look up at your thumb. And we are carrying wholeness effortlessly. Sukha. Take this long, straight elbow over the top and reach. Let's breathe it right there for 3 good breaths. Yes. Nice. I take a big breath. My exit, well, let's add on to it. Let's take 2 hands over. They call crescent moon posture. Yeah, feel what is happening. My exit is to bend my knees with a breath. I roll my shoulders, I reach way out, and I sweep it back down. Beautiful. What if you could tilt your hips forward and rest your heart on your legs? Empty the spine and the neck. Right, breathe it right there. Now, there are secrets of the breathing. Because we think we're experts of the breathing because we've been doing it our whole life. We're born and we're breathing. And so somebody says, oh, do this with this, the breathing, blah, blah, blah. You say, I already know that, so what? Stack your hands on your knees. Lift it up. Utkatasana. Good. So that first secret of the breathing is to observe it. Observe and check in with your breathing. And what do you find? Bend your ankles deeply. Tailbone back. Lift up in your heart. Well, pushing the breath out, that exhale is really where the breath begins. We create the vacuum with the exhale, and the breath comes in very easily. And that's going to be the key for any problems with the breathing. I know none of you ever have any anxieties, right? But if you did, you can change that simply with your breathing patterns. Good. Reach the arms back. Reach the arms away. Beautiful. Turn the palms forward. Reach up. Can you breathe 3 breaths? Yeah, man. Hands back together and push away. Be tall. Empty. Make a little turn, left and right. Are you coming over here? Good. There's a what? Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. All right, let's do this one. I'd like for you to, this is an easy one. This is a super good one for like getting your day started and getting things clear. It's super for your lymphatic system, and the lymphatic system is what is kind of like the plumbing system of the body. All of the junk of the body, all of the, metabolic wastes and immune function, metabolites, they gather up all of that stuff and they bring it out, okay, of us. Every hop is a breath. It's like jump rope, but no jump rope. Let's breathe here 54 more. 4, 2, 1, 4, 50, 49, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 49, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, 39, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 29, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Melt it down and just feel what you feel. I feel a tingling in my skin. I feel an availability in my breathing. I feel an ease in my jaw, my face, my tongue, my throat, and my heart. Yes. Very nice. Let's do this one. Push the weight in the heels and point the toes out. And I'd like for you to twist, twist. Exhale over your shoulder. So easy. I want you to feel confident in the practices, because it's not about me, it's not about a book, it's not about something that is supposed to be. It is about your presence. It is about your life. And these are tools. The body moves with breath. The body originates all movement from the spine. So whether you're getting your coffee cup or you're lifting groceries, you're chopping wood, you're lifting a bag of fertilizer, lifting a child, whatever it is, walking a dog, helping an old person, get up. Your movement originates in your spine. And the spine moves in 3 directions, 3 planes of movement. And that is what we are addressing today. Let your chin and your forehead turn equally. I am exhaling over my shoulder. I'm going to breathe 3 more each side, like this. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and I bring it back to the center. And stand. Let it be easy. Bear weight equally. Right foot, left foot. Bear weight 40, 40, 20. I lift in my arches. My jaw is relaxed. My legs gather. Pelvic floor muscles gather. Lower abdominals gather. What if you could imagine a string on the top of your head lifting up, and as you're lifting that up like a marionette, space between the bones of your spine. Take a breath. Let there be space between the bones of your spine. You've got 24 vertebrae. Oh, yeah. What if that line could go through you all the way between the feet on the ground? It's a line of balance. Breathe that right there. Jaw relax. Sthura is your stability, your strength, your alignment, your balance, your wholeness together. All of that. We wish to carry that. Look, you just stand up with your breathing in this conscious way, and you're making a yoga practice. Very nice. Right here, I'd like for you to take a breath. As you exhale, touch your hands on your knees. This time we're going to bend the knees more deeply, my hips more deeply, and I'm going to level my legs with the ground. Yes? And I'm going to reach out, and I'm going to lift in my heart. And we call this one teacups. Teacups. Right. Today I'm not going to set a timer. What I would like for you to do is to make it as easy as possible. If you need to stand up, you stand up, it's okay. And then you come back, don't drop. Now wait a second, I'm not dropping down to a squat. That's a different thing, okay? No malasana. Yeah. Yes. So my spine is tall, my tailbone is pointing down, my legs are level. And I want to breathe relaxed. If you need to stand up, please do. Stand up. Shake it out. Shake it out. And then come back and join me. Right. And if you find it to be difficult, that's normal. So the question is, how can we make it easier? How can we carry our stability, our strength, our wholeness into the pose? Yeah. And you'll notice, oh, there's a point, oh, I cannot do it anymore. I can't hold it anymore. The body and the mind thinks, they don't want to do it. Hi. Yeah. Make it easy. And just practicing. Yes. Take a breath. When you're ready, you stand up. Now, when you reach that limitation, we call it dukkha, that pain, that difficulty, that resistance. Yes. Good, good, good work. And so if we think about it, we have our stability and our wholeness, our breathing. We carry that with effortless effort. And we call that sukha. And eventually, always, it's too hard. That's a teacher. Take a big breath. When you're ready, push away. Stand. Make a little turn. Excellent. Bring your feet together. Step one across. Push down. Squeeze the legs together. Squeeze it. Push down. Reach up. Press your hands. Squeeze the legs. Press your hands. 3. Straighten your elbows. 2. Lift in your heart. 1. Take it down. Crisscross your wrists. Turn your palms back and lace the fingers together. Reach away into the sky. Press your hands. Right. Squeeze your legs. Push down in the ground. Lift up in the sky. Yes. Nice. Unfold. So my wrists were here. Now I'm going to crisscross the other direction. Turn the palms back. Reach up. Breathe here. 3, 2, 1. Unfold the arms. Unfold the legs. Lift and cross the other leg. What we do to one side, we do to the other. I squeeze my legs. I'm pushing down in the ground. I'm lifting up into the sky. I press the arms. Lift up for 3. Yes, and I relax the arms. I crisscross the wrists. I turn the palms back. I lace. I lift it up. Can you straighten those elbows? Can you squeeze those legs and straighten the knees? 3, 2, 1. Unfold. Look, my wrists are like this. I reach back the other direction. And I turn and I lift up. Yes. Let's breathe here for 3 and 2 and 1. I unbind the arms, release the arms. Unbind the legs. Make a little turn. Now, I will use 2 words. One of them is to awaken, and one of them is to empty. And when I say awaken, I mean to bring our selected attention to a body part. Like I say, okay, let's awaken the arms. Inhale, and grip those fists, straight elbows, like where we began. Hold the breath in, and open. Exhale through the mouth, and I empty the arms. Good. So when I say awaken the arms, I mean bring attention to a body part. When I say empty, I mean to release the nerve pathways as best we can. It is to relax the nerve pathways into that isolated awareness. Let's make a little turn. Great. Let's do this one. I'm going to lace my fingers behind me and reach away. I want to straighten my elbows, lifting away. My palms are apart. So it's more important to straighten your elbows than it is to lift. So the first thing is lace the fingers, take the palms apart, and reach down. The shoulder blades go together. Reach those arms away. Way, where can they reach? Nice. So what if we bend the knees? What if we push the hips forward? What if we lift up in the heart and the chin goes away? And I breathe that, arcing, and breathing. Bring those hips forward. That's the key. There you go, lift up in your heart. 3 big breaths. Now drop your chin down to the chest. Reach the arms forward. The fingertips pull us forward. Yes. Ankles, hips, shoulders, and ears. Empty the arms. Make a little turn. Great. Very nice. What if we could empty the knees, empty the hips, tilt the spine forward, empty the neck. Observe your breathing in this forward bend. The forward bend like this we call Uttanasana. What if right here my knees are bent and I straighten just my right knee and then I bend both. I straighten just my left knee and then I bend both. I'm going to inhale my legs straight. I exhale both knees bending. The opposite knee, I straighten, inhale, exhale the bend, bend both. Practice one leg straight, inhale, both legs bend, exhale. Yes, look how slow, look how easy. Sukha. Effortless effort. Okay, so some of you can bend both and straighten both. Empty the spine. If you'd like to go deeper, here's a little hint. What if I could awaken the top of each foot? What if I could awaken the bone in front of the ankle and pull it back through the heel? What if I could awaken these legs in strength? What if I could awaken my pelvic floor muscles and my lower abdominal muscles and create a hollow in the lowest part of my belly? I'm pulling all of those muscles back toward the spine through the hips. And I can tilt my hips forward and straighten my legs. Yeah. And notice this. Breathe right there. Observe gravity. No force. Good. I exhale. I bend my knees. I stack my hands on the knees. So no force. We want to make our effort, but we do not want to force past the limitations, the pain, the resistance. We want to identify that and let the effort move easily, effortlessly. Reach the hands back. Reach the hands forward. Beautiful. Hands together. Push away. Empty. Be tall. Let everything settle down. Make a little turn. Excellent. Back to the center. All right, let's do a couple more things here. I'd like for you to be very strong and tall. Grip those feet. You know how to do it. So I'm not going to, you know how to distribute the weight. You know how to lift in the arches. You know how to grip the legs. Locks engage. You know how to breathe. You take a big breath right here. As you exhale, wake up the right leg, step it straight back. Padottanasana. I'm kicking this leg back deeply. I'm pushing down in these legs. I'm lifting up tall in my spine. Just that, so simple. And I'd like for you to put your hands on your hips and observe. How can we open and make the hips align with the legs? And then take it back and point your navel over this long left leg. So I'm isolating in the hips and legs and their grip. I'm going to lift up tall. You know, there's a tendency to tilt forward. Don't tilt. Drop your tailbone. Remember that string through the top of the head lifting us up into the sky? That will help the breathing. Yeah. Now let's open again. So simple. And breathe it there. What if we open and close 3 times? So let's close it down and open it up. Inhale, exhale. There's 1. Inhale and open. Exhale and close. So simple. Lift up. Inhale, open, exhale, closed. Beautiful. My back leg, I'm going to turn the heel up and I'm going to step forward. Right. Ground, big breath. Step the opposite leg way back. Now, if you're tuning in to observe some exotic asanas today, that's not what we're doing. We're going back to basics, and we're carrying basics forward so that you carry your balance and your strength. You carry your alignments. You find that effortless effort. We awaken the limitations. We don't try to just blow past them, because that doesn't last. Press down in the legs, grip. Now I'm going to open those hips, inhale, and exhale it back. 3 times. Inhale it open. Push both feet equally. Exhale back. Close. Inhale it back. Exhale it closed. I awaken my back heel and I step forward. First leg, kick it way back. Ground it. Okay, so we're going to add on some moves. Easy moves, familiar moves to many of you. Ground these legs, lift up in the middle, and open. Okay, wake up your arms, please. Level with the ground. I'm going to place my eyes over my left hand. I turn my left palm up, and I'm going to reach into the sky with that left hand. And breathe. Reach away. Yeah. Oh, yeah, beautiful. And I breathe 3 breaths. I bring it back level. I take a breath, and I'm going to tilt the other direction. Yes. Let's take the eyes and look down at the foot. Right? Take these eyes, the chin and forehead turn. We look up at the thumb. Look up at your thumb. Reach into the sky. Nice, easy, beautiful. Let's bring it back up. Level arms. What if I look out over this left hand? What if I bend that front knee? There is a tendency to tilt. We don't want to tilt. We want this spine up in the sky. We want the tailbone down. You can begin to feel it in the legs, in the groin. What if we grip those gluteus muscles of the butt together? Breathe it there. Look over this hand. Beautiful. Breathe for 3 and 2 and 1. What if we turn and close those hips like we did earlier? What if we lift the hands straight up into the sky right here? So my navel is pointing long over this front leg, right? My back leg is pushing down. What if I reach out over the ground for 3 and 2 and 1? My hands touch down to the mat, to the ground, to the concrete, whatever you've got. I turn my back heel up. I feel it. I want my front foot to push down, my front knee to pull forward, my back heel to pull away behind me. I want you to awaken what is happening into the top of your legs. If you can, you align your fingertips and your toes together. And breathe it there. Go more on your toes. Yes, there you are. Big breath. Let's step forward. Boof. Bend your knees, stack your hands, push away. Utkatasana. Reach the hands back. Reach the arms up. Exhale, bring it back. Beautiful. Let's take these legs wide. I'm going to kick back in the opposite side. Yep. I'm going to open those hips, lift those arms. So my right leg has pivoted out. My left heel is pushing down and angling in toward the camera. I look over this right hand. I turn my right palm up. I am gripping from my feet up into my hips, and I'm going to lift up in that right hand. Look up at your thumb and breathe. Where can you go? Make it easy. Reach, feel it. Breathe there for 3, 2, 1. Let's come back level in the ground. Level those arms. Let's look over this front hand, and again we tilt. Be gentle. You do not have to go super deeply to have benefit. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. I turn my eyes and look at my thumb in the sky. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to reach over the top for 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it back. Level. What if we pivot the spine? We revolve the spine. Yes. What if we bend that knee, lift it up in the sky, reach up high? Yeah. Now, I am wanting to imagine my navel could shine out directly over this front knee. You could put your hands together and lace your fingers and straighten your elbows. You could keep your hands apart. Either one is legitimate. How can we lift the heart and breathe it right there? Yeah. Beautiful. Can we reach out over the ground, way out for 3 and 2 and 1? Fold it down to the ground. My back heel is going to pivot up. I'd like to align my fingertips and my toes. My heel behind me pulls back, and my knee straightens. My front knee pulls forward, and I breathe there. 3 and 2. Exhale, step forward, fold forward. Empty the spine and your neck. Thank you. Take your hands on your knees, lift up in your heart. Utkatasana. Right, take your hands back. Reach those hands up, back to your heart. Bravo. Lie down on your back, please. We're going to work toward our closure today. Yeah. So very first thing, on your back, feel where your body connects down with the earth. Yeah, relax your jaw, relax your neck, empty your spine. What if we could relax the belly entirely? Make all of the muscles inside that abdominal shell, all the organs inside the abdominal shell, relax. Good. Please tuck your knees and rock. Put one hand on each knee. 1, 2. Yep. Feel your back flat on the ground. What if you could rock side to side? Let your head turn with your shoulders. Exactly. Let your head turn with the shoulders, with the spine. Use an exhale to the side and inhale to the center. Exhale to the side, inhale to the center. And feel that and breathe it right there. Good morning. Next Saturday, 10 o'clock. You're invited. Every Saturday the last 2 years. 10 o'clock. Come back to the center. And at the center, take a breath. As you exhale, bring your face up to the knees. One time. Can you breathe it right there? Knees and forehead together. You bring all the way up. Yep. And then release it down. Can you touch your feet down to the ground? Right. Take your arms wide like a T. Take your knees over to the left and let it breathe. Yes. Can you draw your knees toward your elbow? Revolved stomach pose. If your right shoulder comes up off of that mat, well, that's our signal ticket that we're getting close to time. Right. If that right shoulder comes up off of the mat, I'd like for you to modify the right hand to the ribs. Yeah. Let those knees touch down to the right. Let the feet touch down to the ground. Yeah, there you go. Make it easy first, okay? That's a key aspect. Make it easy so you don't hurt yourself, so that you don't make it worse than it is. Turn your eyes to the left, please. Take 3 breaths, looking left, easy. Can you push your heels out and away? Can you straighten your legs out to the side? Way out. Yeah, keep down on the ground. Okay, so right here, what if you could bend your knees up to your elbow? Yes, and straighten, push, pull these toes back. Yeah, look, that's beautiful. You're a dancer, I can see. Yeah, turn your eyes, look over to this thumb. Breathe it right there. Yes. Look over to this right side. So simple. That's a funny sounding bird out there. Breathe 3 breaths with it, and let's find our exit. Wake up the right arm into the sky. Lift it up high as you can and roll. Empty the body to the left. Empty. So empty your legs. Make it easy. Yeah, where's gravity? Yeah, that's it. This releases. Más por favor. Sí. Release. Yes, you're exploring how to empty. That's what you want. Right there. Right. Bend your knees, please. Yes. Let this leg empty. Empty means to release. Let like this. Let it. Like that. Let go now. Let these muscles go. That. Now your neck. Now breathe right there. Right here. Breathe. Yes. Yeah. Beautiful, Hannah. Nice one. Okay, so take 2 more breaths. Empty, down. Find gravity. And then at the end of that, wake up, bring it back to the center. Let's do the second side. Tuck the knees, rock side to side. Let your head turn with your shoulders. Good morning. Good morning. At the center, let the feet touch down. The knees go to the right. The arms wide like a T. Let it breathe there. Look to the right with the head. Look over to the right thumb. Draw the knees toward your elbow, then push away with those legs. Straighten those legs. Where can you reach? It might help you to put your hand on your knee, other knee. So you have a frame and you're supporting the frame of your movement. Nice. That's lovely. Say your name again for me. Abigail. Do people call you Abby or is it Abigail? Is it okay if I call you Abby? Okay, Abby. It's easier to say. Turn your eyes. Look over to this left thumb. Yes. Shia. Eyes over to the left. We'll get this before we're done today. Look over to the left thumb. Breathe it right there. Find your oppositions in your posture. And so we find grounding, that stability, strength, and alignment. We carry that with effortless effort into the depth of opposition. With breathing, we identify limitations. We identify resistance, pain. We do not force it. We observe gravity and breath. And the resistance directs us back to the effortless effort, directs us back to balance and alignment, stability and strength. Take 2 more breaths, looking left. When you're ready, wake up that left arm into the sky and roll to the right. Empty and breathe. Surrender your body. 3 more breaths. And at the end of 3 breaths, we're going to start wrapping it up here now. I'd like for you to come onto your back. So easy today. Super basics. I want you to feel comfortable to make progress. And even if you've been practicing for many years, beginner's mind is very valuable. That's where we can all learn. I'm learning from you even as I'm going, right? That's the idea. All right. So what if right here, you bring your feet back by your hips, put your palms down. We've got 2 or 3 more poses and we're done. Palms down at your side. Feel your back flat. The palms down. Feel your feet flat. What if you're engaged root lock and mid lock? Pelvic floor muscles activate. Lowest abdominals draw back toward your sacrum. What if you could tilt the tailbone only? Don't lift your back, but just that tailbone, lift it up and drop it down. Can you inhale the tilt of that tailbone and down? These micro movements allow you to carry your strength. They help you to identify your ground. These little muscles, tilt up, inhale, tilt back down, exhale. These little muscles are responsible for your walking. They're responsible for all of your balance, for your seated, upright positions, everything upright. These are where it is stabilized. I get excited about these little things. Can you now inhale that tailbone, go all the way up through the spine? Lift the chest all the way up to the chin. The chin drops down to the chest. Yeah, there's where the neck gets long. Hair sometimes does present its own challenge. Breathe it there. 3 breaths, lifting up, pushing the feet, pushing the toes down. Yes, inhale up. Now exhale, articulate down. We're going to do one more thing with this. I'd like for you now to awaken your shoulders and arms. Inhale the arms at the same time as you lift your hips. And then you exhale, time it. Hands touch back down with the hips. So the tailbone and the arms, they go together. They lift up together all the way over the head. Inhale. And they exhale all the way down. They touch at the same time. It is a coordination with breath. It is a yoking process. Inhale up. Exhale down. Yeah. Glide your legs all the way out. The chin lightly toward the chest. The back of the neck long. We hold a tremendous amount of tension in the back of that neck. We're going to unlock a little bit of that right now. Take your arms wide like a T. Relax your legs. Turn your head left and right. And simply, the purpose right now is to simply feel. Okay, so both of you are very heroic with your shoulders. Okay, I want you to release the world. You don't have to carry everything on you. I see you're very responsible. Release this down. Yes. Release the shoulder. There you go. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So check it. See this shoulder? Watch. May I? No, don't try to force it. You're bringing it from here right now. Just let this be away from the ear. Just let this be away from the ear. And your shoulder blades, they sink down into the mat, toward the spine. Okay, so turn your head left and right and just feel, what does that mean? Okay, it's no big deal, right? You can turn your head. Now, take your arms wide. Leave them where they are. The eyes open, and let's look over to the left thumb. But leave your head in the center. No. Keep your arm down. But the eyes are the only things that move, right? Turn your eyes over. The head is in the center, the eyes are looking. You're going to hold this for 1 minute as you breathe. Let it breathe. Very simple move. Let your lungs empty. And let the lungs fill up. Looking, eyes only, looking over to your left thumb. Yeah. Keep your head in the center. It's hard to do. Keep your head in the middle. Yeah. Now the eyes only. Yeah, like that. It's like you cut your eyes over to that side. Yep. Good. You have about 30 seconds that remain looking over. Leave your head in the center, Juan. I know, that's the key. Why? Because it changes the neural pathways from the eye, through the brain, all the way back through this occipital ridge that holds your 10th cranial nerve. You don't have to know all of that, but if you breathe it, it will inform you. It will teach you. 3, 2, 1. Bring your eyes back to the center. Keep your head in the center. Can your eyes look over to the other thumb? 1 minute. That's it. We've got 1 minute and one more pose after this. Yes, so your eyes, if you can keep your eyes, head in the center, Juan. I know it's hard. But the whole purpose is the head and body still, the eyes moving, the breath activated. And you're entering the nervous system this way. When we put our eyes gazed upon a point, fixed attention with breath. Tretaka drishti. Breathe it right there. You have 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your eyes close. Good. Let your head turn left and right. Now, if you were holding your gaze, 1 minute left, 1 minute right, observe what is going on in the neck. Let your head and neck turn left and right. Yeah, easy. Beautiful. Bring your legs back to the center. Squeeze the legs together. Glide them out long and straight. Point your toes away. Squeeze the legs together. Put your elbows down at your side. Press the elbows down. Lift your heart. Keep your legs down. We're making one final fish posture. Get space underneath your heart. Lift your back up. Go onto the top of your head. So yeah. Look how much you've got so much. Come on, lift up in your, like, yeah, that's it. Now breathe right there. You can lift up here. Look how she's going. Yes, Abby's got it. Lift up. Come on, you can go on the top of your head. There you go. Now in the nose, out the mouth. Ha, like that. Ha, push it out. Ha, come on, strong and fast. Ha, 18. Ha, and release that down. Let your palms turn up. Rest it up. Leave your body alone. Just leave your body alone, just a little bit. Okay. Since you came out here early and all like that, open to a random page. This is a book of quotations, okay? So just open it up, I'll read it, but just you choose the page for us, okay? And so there are 4 passages here, Abby. You get to choose 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one do we want? Number 3. So this is a passage from a teacher. This is a book of, I call it my book of wise guys, and it's swamis and teachers and pandits and wise guys, okay? This is from Jack Santa Maria. He says this to us. To fast the senses is beneficial to the mind in the same way that a light fasting of the digestive system is beneficial to the body. Meditation is a form of regular fasting of the senses. And to fast regularly the senses in meditation brings lasting benefit. Now, historically, traditionally, the physical postures we call asana with the breathing is the introduction to stillness. And that stillness is the entrance to your meditations. Allow your body to be still right there. Allow your mind to be still. The mind does not like to be still. The mind always is ready to comment. The mind is always ready to comment. We are looking for the space between the commentary. right, guys. Take a big breath. You got to wrap it up. I've kept you overtime today. Take a big breath. Tuck your knees and rock. Stretch your own stretch. Come find an easy way. What is the easiest way for you to stand up? To regain your feet? You play with it. Come up your own way. I don't care how you come up. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for teaching me. You know, Kumar said, every person teaches me. And so that's the practices here. So I want to thank you for being here because it is you that reveal the teaching. So thank you for that. Place your hands together. Inhale up. Exhale wide. Inhale over the ground. Make a fist. Lock your breath in. Open. Through the mouth, I exhale. Inhale wide. Regather back to your heart. That concludes our practices. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Namaste, 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 and thank you. I hope to see you soon.